Hi, my name is Przemek Chojecki and this video is about how education is changing worldwide, and that is because due to pandemic everyone is locked down and a lot of new universities are closed down still and are not starting the courses. So for example in Cambridge, students won't go to physical classes until mid 2021, at least if everything goes well, and that's probably a bigger shift as well. But that brings us to a general question of what is education and how to acquire skills in general. And the answer is that I'm a huge proponent of actually learning by yourself at your own pace and maybe have a tutor or have a very small class. And with online education, with platforms like Coursera, Udemy, edX, you can basically do the education yourself. You can pick and choose between different courses, start learning by yourself, have those small groups of students, or maybe massive groups even because you have Discord channels for particular courses. So you have this point of contact with other people as well as with teachers. YouTube is a great source of education as well. I'm a huge fan of watching YouTube for educational purposes. So there are different ways to actually learn a lot online. And thanks to that being online and the cost of education is really going down. It's almost none. You have to pay for some of the certificates, for some of the courses, for some premium knowledge, but in general the cost of the overall education is much lower if you were to go to the university. So this is something, of course, which was predicted for many years already, that the universities will fall at some point, especially if you look at the loans the students are taking in many countries, especially in the US right now, where you can be totally in debt by the end of your 4 or 5 year studies at one of the Ivy League schools or even at lower ranked universities. And that's a huge problem because, especially with the current job market, which is pretty hard, it might be hard to get back to the to being a green again. So it's really understandable that potential students, are looking for alternative way to gain new skills. So apart from Coursera, which is really great because it allows you to audit the courses. So if you don't need a certificate, you can just watch all the videos, learn everything, and that's it. You have Udemy with super cheap courses, but you have to choose well in order to get the quality education. edX, which is run by Harvard and a couple of other big universities. And there are things like Google certificates for growing into particular career, and LinkedIn Learning, pretty much the same thing, but much more broad when it comes to course selections. There are a bunch of people doing courses online. So for example, I have my own course about how to become a data scientist. This is something which I did many times over and talked with many people on how to do it. So I decided to post it online. And there are many people who are experts in their domain, in their niche, and they decide to publish their knowledge online. So it's really a great way to start learning from others who went through the same route that you're trying to take and trying to learn from them. So the education market is really changing, I think, into this more hyper personalization, when you can pick and choose between various teachers, between various courses, and on top of that build something unique for yourself. Of course, there's another question, how to justify your skills at the end, and in some markets that's easier, in some markets that's hard. Of course, when you're trying to become a doctor or a lawyer, that might be super hard to actually go for the online education, because you still need to be in some way certified by and have these public credentials. But on the other hand, if you're into marketing or data science, coding, programming, you don't need any certificate from any university. What really counts is the skills you have, the code you can bring to the table, the marketing skills you can bring to the table, and the outcome of your skills, the end result of what you're doing, of the projects you can show for your skills. So it really depends on which direction you're going. Also, if you want to stay in academia and if you want to do research, then probably university is still the best path. But if you're more about real life world applications, small problems, iterating fast, and the whole startup culture, then definitely university might take you back for a couple of years. It's still a great way to network and connect with people, but in today's times with pandemic going on, it might be quite hard to do that. So there's no disadvantage of university, that you actually get to know more people, you get to network and connect, and you never know where these people will end up and how they can help you or how you can help them in the future. But that part is going online. So if it's going online, then maybe the whole education can go online as well. So yeah, this is a small discussion about education. Let me know what you think. What's your kind of education that you're looking for? Are you participating in any courses right now? Are you looking for any courses? That would be also great to know. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a like below this video, and see you in the next episode.